Hey everyone, and welcome to SneakerWeb. My name's Rico.
My name's Chris.
And today we have the Yeezy 700 MNVN, no, N instead of M, 700s. And I'm mixed on these. I like the blue, but for $200, the material kind of got me iffy. Care to elaborate?
Oh man, where do I start?
I mean, I like the Boost Comfort. I like the PU midsole. But again, for the price, I just don't know if the materials is worth it. I understand that you're tying it to the name and it's for marketing purposes and all that, but the drop $220 and possibly resale prices on these, which isn't too far off from retail, I just don't know, man. I don't know.
I'll start with the good that I think I enjoy with this.
And I'll get to the bad real quick.
The color is amazing. I love this two-tone blue on the toe. I'm actually surprised that he went with this kind of blue, even though Kanye doesn't really like blue, as he stated.
Does he really?
Before. He really doesn't like blue. But he releases a lot of blue colorways, which I don't really understand. Maybe it's just Adidas, but
it's probably Adidas designers.
Yeah, and this to me is one of the better colorways of this shoe.
Absolutely
amazing. I'm a huge fan.
The orange one actually kind of hit different. I'm not gonna lie. If I were to pick between the two, I'd take the blue. Oh, any day.
Orange is like, unless you're going out at night and you need somebody to see you, for sure orange.
A traffic cone.
Yes. He also came out with a blue tint version. It's a little bit more on the grayer side, so it's not as blue as this. But I'm really digging this blue. It's like a sky blue.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. I'm also a huge fan of the infinity laces. A lot of people don't like them, but I really enjoy them. I like the idea of slipping on your shoes, not having to tie them, and just being on your way, skating out the door. Also,
I wouldn't skate in these, but you know.
I'm sure somewhere out there, someone has skated in these. And,
just because they can.
Yeah, just because they can and they can flex. But
whatever.
The last thing I want to say, other than the essential boost with this shoe, I really
highlighted in the cord sections here is in the bottom with actual herringbone, which is actually very nice. Speaking of herringbone, actually Adidas invented herringbone.
Yeah,
some people may not know.
Adidas always innovating and creating, but you can't deny that this bottom is premium. That's premium as hell.
That's thick rubber. I wouldn't say it's premium. I don't know how long it's gonna last.
It feels good though.
Yeah, it feels durable. It feels like it's gonna last, but only time will tell.
Yeah, and
speaking of which, real quick, thank you to one of my coworkers for lending me a pair.
Yeah, go, man.
You get a shout out, and yeah, thank you for letting us review your pair.
Yeah, no, man, you're the GOAT. But I would say the last thing that I really enjoy on this would be the none other than the 3M.
It's all over.
3M is everywhere.
You got the 700. You got the reflective panels in the midsole. You got the toe cap. You got the heel accents. I mean, look, 3M is nice when it's done right, and this is done right.
Yeah, it's not oversaturated. Some shoes will overdo
absolutely
3M just to make a point, but I think in this case for this shoe, it's like it goes with the shoe. And the design-wise, it kind of reminds me of more like a sporty look. And the 3M fits so nicely with this sporty silhouette design, and I'm with that.
Yeah.
So that's my list of the goods. What's your bad?
The bad, I mean, like I said, just cheap nylon all over the shoe. Like, you could have stuck some suede on here. Like, even the tongue, it's pleather. It's not real.
Now, if they made the tongue a suede tongue, I actually would have liked that a lot.
I would have liked that a whole lot.
That would have been tough.
Like, okay, so you see this middle part? Like, if they made that genuine leather and then they put suede accents on the side.
Exactly.
I would have loved it. They could have
even done the tongue as suede, and even, like you said, on the side, the two accents. If they had suede, that would have been perfect.
Again, just like little touches here and there, just kind of help the shoe a little more and justify your purchase. But again, for $220 retail plus tax and or shipping, depending on where you're buying it from, whether you actually get an Adidas confirmation or you buy it in store, I can't justify that price tag, man. Like, unless it goes down to like, $150, I'm not gonna be jumping out of my seat to get a pair.
Yeah, for me it's more so like, again, this is one of those summer shoes where they put out a bright colorway. And, I just can't get past this garbage bag look. I don't know what it is.
No.
It's like a really garbage bag look.
And it doesn't even, and it's not, and it barely has structure, like unless you put your foot in it, which I'm not doing because they're not mine.
Right. And at the same time, it just feels cheap.
Yes, it does.
I don't know why it does feel cheap. The 700 line is actually one of my favorite lines and also one of your favorite lines.
Absolutely. It was the first line that introduced me to my excitement for Yeezy.
Yeah. And although I do like the silhouette of this shoe, I just don't like that raincoat feel of this shoe. It's
now,
just not it.
I will say that this is probably going to be a durable material. You can probably wear it out a lot more than you can your premium suedes and leathers and etc. But again, you're shelling out over $200 for that. And if you can, and if again, I'm not knocking anybody who can do it.
Oh yeah, because I
can drop it. Yeah,
200 sometimes.
Exactly. I've done it. I got some Air Jordan 1s behind me that, I'm not gonna say the price, but I paid a pretty penny for those.
Mm-hmm.
More like a pretty quarter, but but yeah, the price for material justification on these, in my personal opinion, is not worth it. Now, I will say the fit, because I did try these on in store, they were sitting a little bit on release day, but eventually they did sell out. I will say go true to size for normal footers. Do you have any 700s that you can use this for a reference?
I would say personally I have tried on the 700s before.
Okay.
Especially the Wave Runners.
Mm-hmm.
These have a similar point of, I guess, placement, even aside from this material.
Yeah.
I would say go half a size up.
Okay.
Only because even
for
if you're
wide footers?
Even if you're a wide footer.
Okay.
Because although this looks like a pushed out material, it's actually very solid on the inside here, and that can really hurt your toe if you're like rubbing it against that material.
You do sit within the midsole a little bit,
yeah, and
you are contained, which is nice.
So it is solid overall, and it does protect it with this light padding back here and its ergonomic design in the back. But
I will say the Achilles notches and the Achilles the ankle movement is very nice in these.
It is. It really is, and it doesn't feel like it's slipping off your feet or anything. Yeah. As far as weight,
even with the infinity laces.
Yeah. As far as weight,
very light,
super light. You would think with this thick sole that it's super heavy, but it's really not.
For some people, it might feel uneven, like the upper feels very light, but then the midsole feels slightly heavy. But with this, in my opinion, you're gonna be fine with walking around in these all day.
Correct. And I think, maybe if your foot's in them, it'll look better. But personally, for me,
don't hang these off the shelves unless you put a shoehorn in there.
Yeah, these definitely need a shoehorn or shoe tree, whatever you can do to get this in there to keep the shape.
Plastic bags from your grocery store. I don't care.
Because then you have this little bending right there. You see that?
Yes.
I don't know if you can see that.
Well, I definitely can.
And
hopefully it comes off on camera for you guys. But
yeah, it's just not. It's like a wrinkled look that I don't really like. Yeah. I know the materials aren't cheap, but it gives it a cheap feel sometimes. Yes. So, although I love the silhouette of the shoe.
Pretty sure the thumbnail of this is just going to be like, for 200, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's close to retail right now for a lot of pairs, especially the blue tints, which is very surprising because I actually like that colorway a little bit more than this. I just like my grays. Hey, that's just me.
But I don't blame you.
But
are you turning into me?
Oh, I've always liked like grays and black.
Oh, okay.
You know, those kind of things.
But I've done that for my whole life.
Yeah. Oh, me too. I love that stuff. Blacks, dark,
I just remember in the Cool Gray video, you were looking at me like...
Oh, no, that was not... No. I have my limits when it comes to gray. They're just like gray times 50. I just slammed it on the table. But no, back to
you guys should definitely check that out.
Yeah, that's a pretty dope video. But no, I just...
Look, if you want to get them, go ahead. Shell out the money for them. If you want to rock them, go ahead.
Yeah.
The color's great. The reflective panels are great. You're going to get some comfort in these, but again,
and I'm sure
it just depends on for your justification for the shoes.
On feet, I feel like these would look good on feet, especially depending on how you style them.
Obviously.
But personally, to me, hey, if it fits your narrative and it fits what you want to do, wear them.
And again, shout out to my coworker for letting us borrow these, and I'm sure that he can rock these and put some type of flavor on these, but not my cup of tea.
Yeah. I would give these a solid. I would give them about a good 7.
Okay.
7 only because of material, and
I did hear that these did better than the gray pair that recently dropped as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. The blue, those were the blue tints.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
The blue tint ones, those ones for some reason they just
I got so many shoes in my head.
They didn't pop off the way other people thought they were.
Yeah,
which is great for me because I might actually be extremely hypocritical and actually cop these, but it's only because the rate of how much they go for right now, they're about retail price, so I'm probably going to pick those up. You guys should probably do so as well if you like them.
And Yeezys is like the stock market. You just got to wait or, watch it until the price is right.
Oh, yeah. These are definitely going to go up for sure. Once like winter hits, for sure, this is going to be go up. So that's just my opinion on it, but you guys do what you want to do,
And that kind of wraps everything up for the Yeezy 700 MNVN. And with that being said, just make sure you guys like and subscribe to swing by next time to check out the rest of our videos. And like and comment on your thoughts on these. And anything else you want to add, Chris?
Just kind of keep doing your thing. Just keep doing your thing. And yeah, keep showing these 700s out. I like to see them.
All right, guys. Peace.
Later.
Hey everyone, and welcome to SneakerWeb. My name's Rico. Wow, you had one job.
I don't know why.
You had one
I don't know
job.
why I thought you were going to say my name's Chris, and I'm like, wait, I'm Chris.
Oh, I'm so keeping that blooper. Oh, man.